Yeah, I'd like to do a little quiz with you if you don't mind.
Yeah, absolutely. You have something?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, cool. All right.
Are you ready?
Yep.
This is a game called Name That Beatle. All right? You ready
Name
for
that Beatle?
it? Name That Beatle.
Just real quick, I was born in 1980. That's Paul McCartney.
You got it right.
Woohoo! That's the only
Good
Beatle
for
I
you.
know.
Good for you. I'll educate you on a lot of things on this show.
Well, you already have. Wait, there's no more Beatles, right? That was it? That's the only one I had
That's
to
it
guess?
for now.
Thank God. Okay. All right. Well, since you had one for me, I got one for you. How about that? Okay. I got a mind reading trick for you. Okay. So this is going to require some math, and you guys can do it at home too. Are you ready for this?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So, Steve, first, in your head, don't tell me, pick a number between 1 and 10.
Okay.
There's only 10 options. Okay. Now I want you to multiply that number times 9.
Okay.
Okay. So now, do you have a 2-digit number?
Yes.
Okay. Add those 2 digits together.
Okay.
You got it?
Yeah.
Okay. Now subtract 5 from that number.
Okay.
You got it?
Yeah.
Okay. So now whatever number you have, think of the letter of the alphabet that corresponds to that number. So A is 1, B is 2, C is 3, etc.
Okay.
You got it?
Yeah.
Okay. So now I want you to think of a country that starts with that letter.
Okay.
Got it?
Yeah.
Okay. Now I want you to take the second letter of that country and think of an animal.
Okay.
Okay? And now I want you to think of the first color that comes to your mind.
Okay.
Okay, so you got the country, you got the animal, and you got the color?
Right.
Okay, hold on. No. No, you must have messed something up. I don't think there's any gray elephants in Denmark.
Ah!
Did I get it?
Yes.
Woohoo!
Wow.
The not so
I bet
clairvoyant
the
one.
viewers at home, I hope they followed that. 'Cause-
I hope they did too.
All right.
Guys, let us know. Post on the video and let us know if I got it right. Because if so, it means that all of the money I've been paying to the witches that live around me has been paying off.
Oh.
Episode number 22 of the Not So Serious Life.
All right. 22.
It's
We
pretty
got
cool. Yeah?
it. Yes.
Let's do it. Okay. That was
Bobby
pretty-
Lane.
Say what?
Bobby Lane.
Bobby Lane? Who's that?
He wore number 22.
For,
Keep opening. Keep opening. Don't stop.
well, what sport?
I'm filling.
Oh, okay.
Wow, you open and then you just freeze. You know, you need to learn about show business. I fill a little with some information, some trivia. Bobby Lane played quarterback for the Detroit Lions.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's very cool.
Detroit.
I'm not a sports guy. You know that about me, right?
Motown.
Motown. Okay.
Let's go.
Okay. The question is, the question comes from Aaron in the UK. I love this. I love when we get international questions. For some reason, in my head, I always read them with an accent. So this one comes from Aaron in the UK, and Aaron says, Jason and Steve, how do you turn an idea into reality? And so he's basically saying, what is your best advice on taking action to turn an idea into reality? Steve, what do you think is a great answer for Aaron over in the UK?
Well, you know, if I have an idea, I like to sit with a yellow pad or a white pad and brainstorm it, and just sit. And here's how I like to do it. I like to write my idea if it's a goal or a dream. I like to write the idea on the top, and then wake up in the morning and maybe list 5 action steps I might be able to take toward that. And just sort of brainstorm with myself and come up with some action steps that are doable that I can take. And that's how I make the transition from getting a great idea into taking action in the world and making it actual reality.
I love that. And I love that you said you sit down with a pen and paper, you don't sit down at the computer. And,
Yes.
And that's...
Old
Well,
world.
but actually, I feel like that does something different. I feel like putting pen to paper, there's something about it, the tactileness or something of it. It allows you to just, and also you're not distracted, right? You don't have emails coming in, and Facebook's not calling your name, and you don't have those 7 episodes of the Not So Serious Life to catch up on. So I love that, and I do the exact same thing. And I actually did this when I did a 3-month training program that I developed earlier in the year. What I did was I had carved out time that I would sit down and just let my brain flow on paper. And I would take that paper everywhere I went. So I had like one place where everything was. And anytime a new idea popped up, I'd put it down on that paper. And within a couple weeks, I had the entire thing mapped out, and it felt so much easier to take action when I had a better idea of what it is I was trying to do. And so for me, I call that going from fantasy to PLANtasy, right? Like that's you like that? Fantasy to PLANtasy.
Sweet.
You like that? Yeah. And so it's about making that list. It's about, also having the willingness to experiment when you take action, right? To do it wrong and do it badly and do it out in the open and do it just for today, right? And the quality is going to come from the quantity of you taking action. So it's consistency over intensity. It's taking the small steps, taking the absolute smallest step you can. We've talked about this before. And then letting that lead you to the next smallest step. And to me, that's the way to get into action. So Aaron, that is all answer to your question. How is my accent, Steve? What do you think?
That's great. Can I ask you a final question here?
A final what? Wait, hold on. A final question? Are we done? Is this the end?
Here's the thing.
Okay.
We're not getting sponsorship yet from General Mills or Kellogg. Do you think the U.S. Postal Service is watching this show?
Oh, of course they are.
I think we should suggest a postage stamp for them that they can use, because they need ideas. They run out of ideas, and they run Elvis, and they put other people on. So I've been working on a little something here, and this is just an idea I had that they could.
I love that. That's is that Anderson Cooper with a Magnum PI mustache?
You know full well what luminary this is.
That's actually beautiful. Who did that?
Maria Bird.
Oh, Maria did that.
Yeah.
Maria's great. That's awesome. I think that is a great idea for a stamp. So U.S. Postal Service, if you're watching, you can usurp the power that Kellogg's has over us by creating a Steve Chandler stamp and sponsoring the Not So Serious Life. I feel liberated. What do you think, Steve?
You got it.
That was episode 22 of The Not So Serious Life. Guys, send your questions in just like Aaron from the UK did, and I promise I will try not to butcher the accent of your home country. Send them to questions@thenotsoseriouslife.com, and if you're not signed up for our inner circle, go there now, thenotsoseriouslife.com, and share these episodes with your friends and your family and your following and people you like, and even more so with people you don't like. So until next time, Steve, hope you have a wonderful day, man. We'll see you soon. I don't know if he's frozen there. I thought the internet went out. Oh, forget you, man. We're done. We're done.